Thank you so much for welcoming both Lizette and myself here today. The drive here itself was just beautiful and amazing, and the tour that you gave us of the office, meeting all your team members, was just amazing.
Oh, good.
It shows your leadership, the warmth, and the way people are working together. It's just great.
Yeah.
As I say, our sector is all about being relational, and that's exactly what came across when we walked into LINC. So thank you and welcome, Lilia.
Yeah, thank you so much. And thank you for coming all the way to Lithgow. It's lovely to have people from Sydney come and visit us and see where we actually are. Myself and my team, we are really proud of what we do here at LINC, and it's great that people can come and visit and see what we do.
So if you can share and take us through a bit of LINC's history.
I know that LINC started over 40 years ago, and the first service that it started with was Meals on Wheels, which we still have today. So we're still cooking the hot meals for participants and clients every day, and they're delivered by volunteers. So to be able to do that service for over 40 years and for it to still be continuing, I think is just a massive milestone. It's something to be really proud of.
Absolutely. And congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. And Lithgow Information and Neighbourhood Centre, it is what it is. It's the town, and we provide Lithgow information, and we want to feel that our community is connected. So that neighbourhood centre approach, and always feeling welcomed and belonged in their community. So yeah, just that sense of belonging and feeling safe in their community. So that's what we're about.
It's like the glue in the community, right? Bringing everyone together. Wonderful. Yeah. And exactly what you said, having been around for 40 years and knowing the community so well, understanding their needs, their challenges. What do you think are some of the priority needs and challenges of communities here in Lithgow?
And it's domestic violence. We're working really hard with community, with schools, with youth through our programs, just to combat domestic violence in our community. But then you've got things like social isolation and mental health. We've got transport, being in such a regional area. We don't have transport to just get you from here to the next town. So that's really difficult for our community as well.
And what about youth? What are some of the key challenges that the young people in the area are facing?
What we can see again is that isolation. There's not a lot of recreational things for them to do. There's no outlets for them.
Are there some key service gaps that you are noticing that is there in the local area?
Yeah, there is, and there always has been. Lithgow being where it is geographically is just a difficult area for people to come to. We don't have a lot of funding within Lithgow, so youth services. There's no youth services, Aboriginal services, multicultural services. There is none. There's lots of services that aren't here.
There's a fair few service gaps.
Absolutely.
That you can think of.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And just from a latest demographics perspective, is it quite a diverse demographics in Lithgow?
And it has grown in its diversity over the last couple of years. We're finding that a lot here at the Neighbourhood Centre. We had a work placement student come to us and complete her placement. She introduced us to communities that we weren't aware of, and since her placement we've developed programs and services to support those communities. So they're hiring out our hall, or we've assisted them to go for funding applications that we were successful in, and so we've had multicultural events, the Holly Festival. So things like that, that was something that we've never done before, but we were introduced by a work placement student who was amazing. So
that's
just
fantastic.
Things like that. Yeah, so we're able to adapt to the needs, and when people come to us and say, this is what the need is, then we try our best to fill the gap, or work with other services to be able to fill the gap. So we've got services from birth until elderly, everything in between. Right from birth, we've got Communities and Kids, and they do supported play groups throughout the LGA of Lithgow. They do parent courses. They're really big on, we've got a interagency called Lithgow Care, so that's a child protection and domestic violence group that have collaborated together, and that group is a really strong foundation for things like child protection and domestic violence. We've had DV conferences that are held, and that's a really strong network within the local network, which is fantastic. Then we have counselling, which is child, family, youth counsellor through TEI, and a community development officer. And he does a lot of youth things, school holiday programs, volunteers. If we didn't have our volunteers, a lot of things wouldn't happen. So we're really grateful for everything that they do for us. Then we have disability services, so SIL and SDA homes. We've got group programs for them, individual programs and support coordination. And then in our aged care sector, we've got social outings, so days where we take them out to lunch or to the movies, or, you know, things like that. We've got home modifications or maintenance, so lawn mowing or handrails in their bathroom to help them stay at home longer. And then, of course, we've got Meals on Wheels as well.
Wow. How do you manage all of that?
We do. Like I said, the staff, the teams, they're amazing. The volunteers are amazing. And we love our community. We love the work we do.
I wanted to share with you, you know how you said LINC's been around 40 years?
Yeah.
Last year, Leeds celebrated our 40th year.
Congratulations.
So
I did see that. I do remember that.
Yeah. So amazing, isn't it? We really love what we do, and it's not only that we have a sector of professional people, we are passionate about what we do, which is why we are here and still serving the community after 40 years.
Absolutely.
So that's amazing.
And it's the differences we're able to make in people's lives.
So how do you think that partnership with LEAD and LINC, and you being a member of LEAD, has helped your team and your workforce development?
I think without those opportunities, our team would not feel as supported, at the moment, with having LEAD as that partner to be able to do those training. I think they feel more confident in their roles. They're able to learn something that they probably knew some stuff, but it was that, you know,
top-up skills, the just-in-time refreshing. And
just knowing that if there is something that we may need additional training on, we can reach out and say, hey, is that coming on? Look at the calendar. It's comforting to have that support right at your fingertips.
Thank you. That's so nice to hear from you, because often our way of working is to engage constantly, because we don't provide a standard one-size-fits-all training, and that's why we don't say we are a training organization. We say we are an organization supporting the not-for-profit workforce for their development and well-being. And that's ever evolving. You know, demographics, population, communities change, their needs change, and we need to keep up to date with it.
Absolutely.
And we can only do it if we're working very closely with partners like yourselves. So.
And, you know, providing those sorts of training also gives the staff opportunities to do something other than their daily work. So, and it's connecting with other services, other people, other like-minded workers that they'll learn from as well. So the training's one thing, but it's also that connecting and connection with other people and services.
In my latest newsletter column, I've actually mentioned that conversational learning. It's key to the success for our sector. You can attend endless conferences, forums, things like that, but unless you have ongoing opportunities to connect with other colleagues from other services and have those reflective conversations, true learning happens there.
That's right.
So I completely agree with you. Thank you so much.
Not a problem.
I
Thank
greatly
you.
appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule.